Howdy, howdy. We got a big week ahead of us, guys. I am coming to you for I'm going to do a 3-card pick this week for our energy encouragement for May 8th through about the 14th. This is a big time, guys, as we know energetically, or if you don't know, you do know now. We are in between eclipses. We have the north node of the collective energy, the node of the moon, in the fixed earthy sign of Taurus, where we experienced a partial solar eclipse. You know, this is the direction we're needing to head to as a collective of humanity, to value the earth, to value our bodies, to find beauty in life. And the south node is in Scorpio, where we will have a full lunar eclipse in the fixed watery sign of Scorpio. That's huge, that's deep, a lot of emotional things coming up for many of us, whether it be emotional abandonment, betrayals of all sorts. And we still have, you know, Scorpio wants us to dive deep into the energies, to our psyche, to our subconscious, to allow any of the emotions surface, not fight them, but be aware of them. Bring that stuff into your awareness so that we can change our values, so we can release all that density. I know for me it's definitely coming up, so it is on. I'm coming to you today on Sunday, May 8th, 2022. We have a huge spike in this Schumann resonance, which is Earth's heartbeat. It's a complete whiteout right now, but the K index, which measures the energy inside of the magnetosphere of Earth, is steady at in green, which is a go energy, which is quite normal. I do believe the frequency for Gaia is usually 7.83 hertz. And for some reason, we're having a whiteout. So I feel like it's a lot of us purging the density. You know, again, like we may be aware of this already and be very energetically sensitive like I am, or you may not be. And so hopefully that helps. So I'm just really excited. I know it's intense. I'm definitely going through some things within myself that are not easy to manage, but being aware of this astrology, you know, really does help. And so I'm going to probably come back on, because on the Tuesday, the 10th of May, we have some movement in the sky. The planet Mercury, which is our communication, our intellect, he will be moving into one of his home signs of Gemini. And Gemini energy is just an energy of communication. Sometimes Gemini energy can be, you know, have the gift of gab and taking in information, but not really sorting out what is truly important to that energy of Gemini. And so communication is going to be key. So with the planet of Mercury going retrograde at 4 degrees 52 minutes, I'll probably come back on and do a Sabian symbol for that. It's going to ask us, anytime the planet goes retrograde, it's redo, revisit, rethink, right? Rerun. It's something coming up that is wanting us to go deeper, to bring it into our awareness, to you know, be able to transmute everything. That's really what we're doing as a human, living this life, you know, as a spiritual being at this time, is to learn, to, you know, and that learning aspect's coming up big time. Saturn's been square the nodes of the moon. Saturn wants us to learn our lessons. Saturn wants us to teach us. Saturn also, you know, lets us know in our bodies what is restricted, you know, what is limited. Not just in our bodies, but the world as well, especially with it now in Saturn in Aquarius, you know, the collective, innovation, rebel type energy, and it's square in the nodes. It's really wanting us to learn our lessons and take forward wisdom, you know, like the elder, take forward in our values in Taurus energy, never to discredit South Node energy, right? South Node is past. South Node is also past lives. We're supposed to learn from those experiences and integrate them into wisdom, into our life. And so on the same day as Mercury going retrograde in one of its home signs of Gemini, we have Jupiter, the planet of expansion. Everything it touches expands, going into the sign of Aries. And it's been, kissing with Neptune in Pisces for quite some time. Now is our opportunity to take forward our spiritual lessons, what we've really tapped into, our emotions and whatnot, into that fiery sign of Aries, cardinal energy, leadership energy, self, like spirit. Take forward our spiritual lessons into what? Self, into what? Action, into what? Getting something going. So again, thank you for being here with me. A little different energy encouragement for the week, but I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and do a 3-card pick. I do not do a lot of editing on my channel, so what I will do is down in the description box below this video, I will go through and put timestamps on which one you picked. And again, you can listen to all of them too. Just take what resonates. So the first pack is Lemurian Calcite. Lemurian Calcite really helps us tap into our ancestry if we're drawn to Lemuria. It's also a wonderful stone for helping with dream interpretation. Second pack is Rose Quartz, heart healing, heart expansion, compassion. And thirdly, green Jasper, I believe it's a very grounding stone. I'm sure there's many more benefits to it if you'd like to look it up. And I didn't grab my water, so go ahead, take a few centering breaths. Exhale. And focus in on which card pack you would like to pick. I had to grab my water. So, anything I want to add? The Jupiter moving into Aries is huge, guys. I just realized this. The whole time Jupiter was in Pisces, I was in my Jupiter return. Had no idea. So if you have Jupiter in Aries in your natal chart, you will be experiencing I believe it's a 12-year cycle. So think about that. Find out where Jupiter is and which house that's in for you. So if you chose pack 1, we got from the Chakra Oracle, we got the heart chakra, perception, from my angels and ancestors. We got the moon, take note of intuitive messages. And from my Gaia Oracle, if you chose pack 1, you got the dream, something revealed, insight, breakthrough. Wow, okay. So at this time this week, I say this all the time, but if you chose pack 1, it's really asking you to have an open heart, to have a compassionate heart, to maybe reflect upon, especially with Mercury going retrograde, maybe conversations you've had, not only maybe with yourself, but others. This is wanting you to bring awareness to your openness of your heart. Where are you guarded? Where did you, put walls up of wounds from the past and it's snuffed you? Maybe you've carried that on in relationships. I know that's coming up a lot for everybody, but being able to take that wisdom forward and be able to shift our perception is really super powerful, because then we can step into, with healthy boundaries with ourselves and others, a really compassionate heart. And just because you have a compassionate heart doesn't mean you need to be around people who don't respect you. But it's all about what the internal perception is that you have within you. Find those diamonds, right, in the rough. And that doesn't mean, like I said, to have a closed down heart. It's really super important for us to get into that heart chakra, to have a love and compassionate heart. But again, because we live on a planet with so many different egoic personalities, we also have to take the path of setting healthy boundaries. So be open to shifting your perception. This could be information coming through, intuitive insights, because the moon coming up is telling you to pay attention to your intuition, to your feelings, and what messages may come forward for you this week. That really could be the key for you shifting up, be able to shift a perception within your heart. and it's going to come through your intuition. Pay attention to revisiting places, again, with the Mercury going retrograde this week in one of its home signs of communication. We are going to be revisiting. We're going to be doing reviews. Again, that opportunity is there for you, so pay attention, and pay attention too with the moon. These emotions are probably going to be quite intense going into the full lunar eclipse in Scorpio on the 16th of May. We're already in between the eclipse energy, so pay attention to the intuitive insights that are coming through. Something's going to be revealed to you, insight and breakthrough. This could come through dreams. This could come through just, your intuition throughout the week. Something's going to shift. There's going to be something revealed to you, even if it's an awareness of a pattern that you've had within yourself. Something will be revealed this week, so pay attention to it. It's going to bring you great insight. It's going to be another breakthrough of healing, of layers of releasing, right? That's the powerful part about us, trusting our intuition. And really, emotions are not bad. What happens is if we don't learn from the ocean of emotions, and we've had a lot of intensity of that, right, with the Jupiter Neptune conjunction that was ongoing in Pisces. Emotional, again, pay attention to your dreams. A lot of dreams, a lot of breakthroughs and insights coming through in the dream state right now. Really keep that open heart. Be able to shift a perception, again, even if it's a mindset or a program within yourself this week, and take note, because your intuition is going to be speaking to you. So let's do one more for pile 3 from my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and that one just is right now. The Knight of Swords, decisive action. Okay, fire energy. We got a lot of water here, and now we got some fire. So it's wanting you to take forward some sort of initiating energy, which makes complete sense with Jupiter going into Aries, the fire sign. Expand upon what your intuition brings you. Expand upon whatever's revealed to you and the layers and the insight that you get through it. Because what will happen is you'll have a breakthrough. It could be a new seed that's, like aha moments coming through. So it's wanting you to take initiative to do something in physical action on whatever it is that may come through for you in this breakthrough this week. It could be having a conversation with somebody that you've put off for a long time. Like you're around them all the time and you just don't say nothing because you don't want to cause waves because you already know. I know this is coming up for me, so just an example. Be really real with your conversations this week, but also pause to make sure when you're speaking that it's, again, other people's perception of what we say may not be taken how we meant. So be really clear with your communication. Whatever that breakthrough is that comes through for you or is revealed for you here at this beginning of second week of May, it's wanting you to take some sort of initiating action forward with that. Pretty powerful message for pack 1. Again, I will put in the timestamps, people, so I don't edit. If you chose rose quartz for heart healing, for compassion, from my chakra oracle, you got the crown chakra recovery. Excuse me, this is the third eye in my deck. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Well, the ocean of emotions, dude. With the South Node in Scorpio, Scorpio's intense. Scorpio is fixed water. It can get stuck on certain emotions. Connect with your emotions. It's wanting you to feel everything. Don't snuff anything. Apprehension, moving out into the world. You're having doubt and fear. Okay. So what happens, I feel, with this third eye chakra coming through is you're going to have a clear vision of something, of your past. And really that will bring forward a key aspect of your healing and your growth in this lifetime. I feel like Like you may be looking back upon yourself, or this person's looking at this energy. You could be looking back at something that you feel like, oh shit, I fucked up, right? But what Spirit's asking you this week is to get connected with your emotions, to not judge it, to not judge yourself, to not judge your emotions, because they're going to be deep. As I said, moving in, even if people are not aware of it, we're going to see a lot of intensity as we're building into the full lunar eclipse in the deep sign of Scorpio. So a lot of emotions coming up. And what you're being asked to is dive deep into them. Don't judge them. Don't stand there and judge your lessons in the past. Perhaps you were like me. Perhaps you were in codependent relationships and didn't even know it. Perhaps you're recovering a part of your fragmented soul from trauma as well. What happens when we have such experiences of trauma? And if you're sensitive like me, this whole earth plane is traumatic. But I've also had a lot of hard knocks in my life that I've been open to go into my deep emotions, as painful as they may be, and to connect with them, to feel them, really. Because if you're not hating, if you're not angry or having resentment stuck in your body causing physical illness, then really feeling all of the emotions as we're living to be humans right now is actually a gift. So I'm a firm advocate of to feel all your feels. And what you do, if you do even have an emotion of anger come up, is do something and let it out in a healthy way. Scream in your pillow. Get a punching bag, right? Don't project it onto other people. So this week, you have deep emotions coming up. You're asking to be deep, to dive into them, to connect with them, to not snuff them. Recover those parts of yourselves. Don't judge yourself. And I'm feeling like with the apprehension card, moving out into the world, doubt and fear. The emotions that come up within you don't hurt us, right? What does hurt us is if we hold on to them, if we judge them. It causes, whether we have had shame in our youth and then we've carried that on in the future, whether it be whatever it is, low self-worth coming up as well with us wanting to move towards the Taurus energy. What is your worth? And really ultimately at the end of the day, connect with your emotions, feel them, know that you're worthy. Don't allow these things to hold you back. Recover parts of yourself. Like, again, I was emotional codependent in the past. I'm aware of it now. I don't ping out that same energy to the universe. So remember that. Whatever we're pinging out, we're calling in. That's the law of attraction. So don't allow yourself, if you do have apprehension come up within you this week of feeling fear, doubt, and worry, feel into it. Ask it what it's about. Ask it what it wants you to know about yourself, and release that. Recover those parts of yourself. And this blue energy, this one's beautiful, the Water Guardian. You may need to speak to somebody that you trust about your emotions. Throat chakra with this beautiful Water Guardian energy. Connect with your emotions, and maybe you need to share with somebody else to get it up and out of you. I love counseling, and that's another thing. Never ever feel shame about needing help. Reach out. If you need help emotionally, physically, reach out to somebody, right? Recover yourself. 6 of Swords. Tranquility ahead. That's a beautiful, I love this card every time I turn it over, the beautiful purple rose of, I would say, lavender. Swords energy is air, mind, thinking. I feel like if you can tap into your emotions and see them and observe them and let go of the doubt and the fear and the worry and recover your wholeness that you are, right? We're always whole. But our own intellect a lot of times holds us back from moving forward in the world. What lies ahead, if you can do that and tap into those beautiful emotions, those thoughts even with this air energy, is there will be tranquility ahead. There's going to be a balance. There's going to be a harmony. And if you can just really tap into yourself and love up your inner child, right? Nurture it. You will have peace. You will have comfort in your thoughts, in your mind, in your communication. Again, swords energy. So a lot of air and a lot of water coming up there, but what happens with this third eye is you're going to have clarity. There's going to be something this week, if you pay attention to it, that will be key for you regaining who you truly are, tapping back into who you truly are, and letting go of the past. Dive deep if you need to. Beautiful. So if you chose pack 3, the green Jasper, the first message, another third eye, is gratitude. Love that. Summer, bask in the joy and the light. And rising above, clarity, freedom, solution. I believe that we got this for an energy encouragement recently. So, again, paying attention to your inner knowing, your clarity this week, third eye. Find the moments of gratitude. I feel like you personally have done a lot of soul searching over the past year and a half. I love the peace dove and the rising above. You know, you're gaining that clarity. Your third eye is online. Like you are seeing it. It's bringing forth a freedom within you. A lot of purples and blues and then yellow. So tapping in to the gratitude that you have right there within you for the things that you've overcome, for the work that you've done upon yourself. 11 here, or 11 here. So, you know, just this pillar of strength, feeling light as a dove, feeling a purity. Like you perhaps have been doing a lot of purging and clearing, whether it be physically in your body, in your home, feeling like maybe you've gained some clarity through communicating with others that you have confided in. And the summer, bask in the joy of light. I love this card with the bee on it. It reminds me of the solar plexus, your true worth, your vitality, you know, bringing the sweet honey in your world. This card is, what is summer? It's ruled by Leo. Fun, being courageous, doing things that make you feel childlike. I feel like pack 3 has a really, I think with this green Jasper is, you've been getting grounded. You've been getting in tune with your body. You're finding more joy. You're trying new things. And it's really brought forth a freedom. You're feeling like, you know what, I have been doing my inner work, my shadow work, and I am now starting to see the results of that. I actually feel that way for myself, and I kind of, in my mind's eye, chose pack 3. So I'm resonating with this. And those moments where you truly feel gratitude are exactly what just plummets you up into the higher vibration of who you truly are, right? And it's true. It ain't something you can fake. It's feeling the gratitude in your heart. Like, I'm thankful to be here, even though this earth plane's hard as shit, right? I'm going to start finding more joy, my worth. I know my worth is a child of God, creator, source of the universe. I'm going to be playful. I'm going to feel into the gratitude in my heart and just keep rising above it. There's a peace there. So I feel like you've been doing your work as well. And I also feel like if you haven't been, to find this, you know, maybe find resonance in the other 2 packs that I also shared with these readings, because there could be morsels in there that are, you know, your soul's wanting to hear right this time. Whether it be for healing, releasing, you know, this astrology, I love to share it in an evolutionary way to where we see the polarity. There's a high and a low of each planet, this, that, and the other, even within us. But to utilize and work with that energy. And like I said at the beginning of the video, holy shit, the Schumann resonance. We are clearing out many of the deep things that we've been working on, specifically in April. Six of Cups, memories and reunion. So get together with people. Feel emotionally fulfilled. There could be somebody also coming back in your life that you have a strong connection with. Again, emotional card, water, cups. I feel like there's some sort of emotional bond that may have the opportunity, or there's somebody that's been on your heartstrings coming up within you. Reach out to them if they haven't reached out to you. Kind of maybe sparking up a rekindling of a true relationship that's emotionally fulfilling, right? That's harmonious. A lot of you could be feeling the memories coming up from past and past lives as well, and going, you know what? The growth that I've experienced in my life through my self-awareness and becoming self-realized. There's each person in my past, whether they brought me a lesson or a blessing, that it's actually a blessing for me to have those memories, even if it's somebody you dislike, like myself. Somebody that, has no respect, didn't treat you well. There was a lesson in it for me. It had an opportunity for growth within you, within me. And so now is a time to go with the heart, taking forth your real true worth, having some fun with it, getting in the sun as well, enjoying the lighter side of yourself, because you have been rising above every situation that's been put forth in front of you in your lifetime, right? So enjoy those beautiful, harmonious relationships, even if it is just a memory that you don't plan on going forward with in the future, with the reunion that you may have coming up within you or physically. So I think that's it for this week. Again, thanks for joining me. Give me a like, a comment. Let me know which pack you chose and how it resonated for you. Until the next time, shalom, shalom.